Have you ever seen Gremlins? I'm just being a little bit careful here because of him. Because this is like, I am actually just about to get going. This might not be too long a one. But I was just thinking about love, basically. And like with a cat particularly, a lot of people, they don't know how to socialise with a cat. I should have cut my leg off really, shouldn't I? They socialise a lot more gently. And I remember committing to like I do, I always spend at least half an hour with him like this. He loves it. He loves it. And he will, there you go, paw. Put your hand down. Paw. Straight on the hand. He's got to do it. People think he's pushing them away. He's not. He wants to do this. He wants your hand there, and he wants to just go. And he just wants to grip. He doesn't scratch, dig in. And it's just the love you get from an animal, the love you share with an animal is just so free. And they're so free with it. And shouldn't we fucking learn from them? Shouldn't we fucking learn from them? In sort of all aspects of love. Because we fucking don't. Do you know why? Because we care what people think. You fucking hypocrites. The people that are telling me to us, oh, who cares what people think? Care what people think massively. That's why I hate that expression. I watch everyone caring what people think hugely. And then they say to me, oh, who cares what people think? What they mean is, I wish I didn't care what people think, so I'm going to project that onto you. That's what they really mean. Tell you what, don't study psychology though. Don't. I wish I hadn't. Because you know that you spot shit like that and you just you fuck your own head up really. You see the dynamics of things and really start to like dislike people and shit. But you know, dogs don't fucking care what you think about how pleased they are to see you. Like, oh my god, I had a lie down cuddle with a Malamute. A few weeks ago, I took photos of it. He was a he. I think he was a he. Can't remember. He had a very husky dog sounding name. You know what I mean? They're always called something. I bet you can guess. You're not surprised at the name, but I can't even remember that. But oh my goodness, he was fucking huge. And I just saw him and I was like, can I stroke your dog? Of course you can. And just after a couple of strokes, he just like laid right down, but he draped a paw over me. Like, this huge size. It was just, I just love you. Fucking people should be more like that. That's what I'm thinking. People should be more like that. Just express what happens in the moment as they feel it. Just enjoy it. Just express it. But we don't because we care what people think. And then what happens is we stifle it. And I've spent way too much of my life being told shit's not allowed. But I have sort of ended up almost thinking I'm allowed to love things. I'm allowed to love people. I've had secondary fucking judgments upon myself for shit like that. And that's what's fucked me up in a lot of ways. And so I just thought it's actually an example of something that we all do in showing our appreciation of things. Do you know what I mean? Interpreting them differently. Because we hold back, don't we, on a personal level? Like when I'm being the sort of street entertainer type person that I've sort of become. Um, that's something like that's easy to show appreciation for because it's simple and it's universal. That's what's good about it. That's what's good about it. That's why I have girls and boys, men and women, families with children, all ages, whatever, appreciating it. It's universal because it is just about a high presence energy. I invented that term about an hour ago. I'm going to use it. I am high presence. There's a lot of present to present. But you know, if you just take something like that to a more personal level, that's when we build all our walls around it, and that's what fucks things up, because that switches off the channels of love one by one. Love is free. Love is a raging spirit. Love is the ultimate force in the universe. Pow! I haven't said that one for a few months. It is. It is. And I don't know why, I just got into a thinkoid while I was stroking Gizzy and just having, he's just pawing the fucking duvet. He's just in such a state of bliss. No, he's this little squeeze, just stare. That's what he does. See, he stares at his paw intently and then he squeezes it. That's what he does to my hand. He gets one hell of a fucking lot from staring at his foot. I mean, he really does. His eyes are just fucking on it. He knows the camera's on him as well. He doesn't really like it. He's just, woo, you're beautiful. Yes, you are. Who's that handsome fucker? Huh? Who's that handsome fucker? Gay paw. My gay paw. But it was kind of like there was the time the other day when he scratched me, but then he didn't hold a grudge about that. It was just an immediate, in the moment, he's got a bit of itchy skin on his back and I stroked him a little bit too hard on it and it made him wince, and it just flared him up. And you can almost see in him when he tries to hold it back as well. When he hit me outside the flat, it was almost, he wasn't really doing it. His meow was really weird, but he was swiping. And it was almost like, look what you're making me do. But he didn't hold a grudge. Do you know what I mean? Like, he still gets into bed and he's totally forgotten about it. He just lives freely and he expresses his emotions, and he's not scared to express affection towards me and reach out just with those beseeching eyes. He doesn't fucking care what I think of him for that. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. I've learned so much from him about not giving a fuck. Learned a lot from him about mindfulness. He taught me mindfulness. How much attention he pays when he's going outside to how everything smells, where everything is, and what the fuck is going on around him. And he's sniffing the air and he's looking, and it's an adventure. And he runs and he scampers. It's like, he is mindful. Oh my God, he's mindful. He lives 100% in his everything, and he responds to it naturally. Whether that is with venomous attack, ooh, and a swipe of his paw, or if it's just, oh, give me, I love you, I want to squeeze your hand, and I want to dribble on you with my smelly breath. He's a dribbler. He is a fucking big old dribbler. That, you know, I love how I can love him like that as well. I love how I can just be affectionate, because so much, I'm a very affectionate, cuddly person. There's a lot of reasons for it, but it's kind of my baseline. It's kind of my baseline. I'm very tactile. That's why the loneliness is fucking killing me. That's why I'm always touching myself. But with him, I can just be so tactile. And he doesn't hate this. He loves just the back of his head. But when I rest it on him, I'm just so peaceful. I'm just so peaceful. That purr. That purr. And like, you know, most people by this point in the day, not most people, but so many people are like, oh, the bloody cat wants to sit on me. Only because it's warm. I think like that, they apply human values to a fucking animal. It's like, I do jokes. Oh, look, am I a towel? Am I a radiator? Am I a vending machine? I'm lots of things to Gizmo, and so I fucking should be. I decided I owned him. In the laws of sort of spirituality and nature, that's a horrific thing to do, actually. Because I want a pet for my own emotional needs, because I think cats are cool and I like them. This is all about what I want. And he has just been subject to that. So fucking right, I should make it as massively cool as possible for him and learn about him and respect him. And if he wants to lie there like a slut. No. Oh no, he put his leg back down. He sometimes does like a whore. That's up to him. Anyway, I said this was going to be a short one. Let's do an 11-11, just because 11-11 is fab. It's a great omen for my day as well, because it's like the master reset number. It can be a gateway, it can be all sorts of things, different synchronicities. It's a big, powerful number as 11-11, so you can focus on that number too and accept the energies of 11-11 into your day. And it's just a really simple thing that you can do, and you do that just after it becomes 11-11.